Quita from At Home with Quita. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you're not new to my channel, welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me today. So on this video, I'm going to be showing you my pen collection. I'll show you how I have everything stored. I'll also do some swatches of each pen, and I'll give you my thoughts on which ones work for me, and then I'll also tell you my absolute favorite pens right now, which does tend to change quite a bit, but I'll show you what I'm loving right now. So let's jump right into this video. So I am currently using the Happy Planner pen pouch, as well as another pen pouch that's a little bit smaller, but I just picked this up. I like it. I do have a few complaints with it. I wish it had two more of these pen placement holders where you can kind of stick the pen directly onto the little elastic band. I wish they had a few more of those in here as opposed to just one double-sided one and then some pockets. So as you can see, I've got some of my popular pens in those holders, and then I just kind of put some of the other pens throughout. I mean, it was really difficult to try to figure out how to maneuver and get everything in here, but I did get everything in here. It's kind of difficult to close, but it works for now. And then I've got this little small pouch where I just keep miscellaneous pens, and then I also hold all of my ink replacements for the Pilot Frixion pens. So that's what I store everything in right now. That may change in the future, but for now this is working for me. So let's go ahead and do some swatches. First up are these Papermate Flair fine tips. I just picked these up because I heard about them through another blogger, thought I'd try them, and for me these were just okay. To me, they just didn't write the way I wanted them to, so I just wasn't too fond of them. So just okay. Now these were some of the first pens that I purchased when I started planning. Every planner probably owns these pens. They're the Papermate Flair and the medium tip. I really love these pens, so I'll probably go back to them at some point, but I'll show you my favorite pens at the end of this video, and these rank in the top. They're just not my favorite right now, but I do love these pens. Now these pens I just ran across on Amazon. I decided to try them. They weren't recommended by anyone in particular, but I ended up really loving these pens. So these are ranked among the top as well. Next up are these Bic Market fine tip markers, which I did love as well. They were probably the second pens I have purchased when I start planning. I did like these. The only thing is they do bleed through a little bit on the back. These are also the Bic Market markers in the medium size. These were just okay. They write very chunky and they do bleed through on the back side. So if you're thinking of using these in your planner, you just got to keep that in mind. I probably would not use these in a planner. Next up are these Sharpie Ultrafine markers, which I did like when I first purchased them. I did buy the whole set, but I'm not sure what happened to all of the other ones. I seem to have lost some along the way, but I don't use these right now. They're just kind of stored in my stockpile, but I did like these. These Sharpie pens are thebomb.com. I love these as well. I actually like these better than the previous ones I just showed you. They write so clearly. You can kind of really take notes on small lines if needed. So these would probably be some of the pens I would recommend as well. Now, if you've never tried Pilot Frixion, you really have got to try these pens. These are one of my absolute favorite pens. They are erasable. They use the top part of the pen, which looks like an eraser, to erase the ink, which is brilliant. They don't wear down, so it's going to last you a long time. As you can see, the colors are super vibrant. I actually have 3 sets of these. That's how much I love these pens. So definitely one of my top recommended. So I've got the second set right here, which are the Frixion ball. So the tip and the ink is going to be a little bit finer than the previous ones I just showed you. These were my go-to pens and still are my go-to pens. I keep one in my recipe planner, and my husband actually uses one in his planner. So we love these pens. And then I've got the Pilot Frixion Slim. These are actually great like when I'm using my Passion Planner because the lines are so thin on the Passion Planner. These work perfectly. And so I kind of go back and forth between the 3 of these sets that I have, and then my ultimate favorite, which I'll show you at the end. Alright, so these are my absolute favorite pens in the whole wide world. These are the Papermate Ink Joy Gel Pens. I'm pretty sure every single planner has these as well. They write so perfectly, so smoothly. Everything about them are fantastic. So I love these. I have them in every color. And then I also went and purchased a separate set of black because I had run out of black in the package that I received initially with all the other colors. So I love them so much that I had to get more. And I will buy these over and over and over again. I love these pens. So that is it for this video. I've showed you everything that I own in my pen collection. I've told you things that I love, things that I don't really particularly like that much. Everything for the most part in this collection was okay. At some point I did use it and I did like it at that time, but things change, and of course, you know, you just pick up new things along the way, and so that's all I've done. And again, I do use the Happy Planner pen cases. Like I said, they're just okay. I think that Happy Planner probably needs to improve just a little bit, or maybe I just need to step it up since I have so many pens and just purchase something a little bit larger. So either way, but for now, these are serving their purpose. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you joining me today. Hope you found something in this video that you want to take with you. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. I love making planner related videos, and I hope to continue that in the future based on what you guys want to see. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you on the next video.